Well, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. So, you guys, I'm actually going to bed right now, and it feels a little early. I'm normally, sleep around 1:32 in the morning, but of course, time went forward last night, so it feels a little early. But I'm like, I could still utilize, taking my ass to bed. And so, anyway, y'all, I'm coming here to talk about two things. Monday, March the 10th, and March the 13th. Right now, I have open availability for consultations and readings, same day available. Okay. Going into this, tomorrow's actually after 11, anytime after 11 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. But Wednesday, it's open availability for same day. So, of course, you would, check out the blog spot or send me an email so you're interested in booking the reading. I've seen the information where to send a payment to, and then we'll set that up. Like I said, I'm already ready to go, prepared to get into it. And, like I said, tomorrow for sure after 11 a.m. or today because it's 12 o'clock. Okay. So, yes, going into the shawl, the spring equinox is coming up, and I always do something privately. I never really do public stuff all the time because when it comes to the cycle changes and seasonal changes and time changes, like I like to focus my energy, right? Like I even piss people off because around the full moon and the new moon or these big events, I like to distance my energy. And of course, it's not like a cut in to anybody. Like I was explaining it to someone earlier. Like it's nothing personal, right? Everyone has gods, right? Everyone has practices, right? That'd be like if you're God, and when you put in this perspective, this might change your life. When your job is wine, when your God is wine, or your God is marijuana, or your God is pills, or whatever the case may be, nothing interferes with that. You're already set. You're like, listen, when I get home, when I do A, B, C, D, G, I'm gonna get to that wine. I'm gonna get to that bong. I'm gonna get to whatever. You already have it set out. Okay, some people, girl, they wake up thinking about it, they go to bed thinking about it. For me, spirituality, okay, is what I venerate, is what I worship. So I don't care if mama, daddy, sister, auntie, uncle, is offended by me taking off time to deal with my energy. Block me, ban me, delete me, unfriend me. I'll be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like I don't give people ultimatums about what they're into, and so baby, I'm not. You can't guilt trip me or shame me for my practices and what I do. So, like I said, yeah, around the full moon, 3 days before, going into like eclipses and going into like seasonal changes like solstice, equinox. I distance myself. I focus on my tea, and then of those who are a part of it, you come on in. And I do say this, I do prepare myself, I don't just like have a date, a time set up, and when that time comes, we jump in and we do what we need to do. If you guys remember, this is something I'm going to put out again. If you remember, we had something called 1,000 word prayer, I believe it was called, and it could have even been called something else. But basically, I'm going to share with y'all here. You recite the same scriptures, affirmations, usually scriptures because we go into the ancient texts, and you recite it 1,000 plus times. Okay. And it becomes, in maybe the first day or two, you kind of take your time and go through it. So it might be an all day process. When you start doing it for, a long period of time and you start doing it extensively, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days, 6 days, 90 days. I think the longest I did was 120 days because I was really trying to manifest something. Like nothing else matters at that point. Like you're really focused only on this, this meditation, this scripture, this prayer, this incantation. And even when it comes into spiritual work for people, that's how I do my work. It's one thing. That's how I focus my energy or direct my energy. I get into saying things over and 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 over, but and then until I become those words. And so going into the full moon, and then the equinox is coming up after that. I kind of want to like bring you guys into this, and that's what we're going to be doing this year. We're going to be doing some grounding, some Reiki. If you check out the blogspot, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, on the first page, it's going to go over the equinox, which is the 20th. I believe it's 5 a.m. EDT. So we're going to do it in um, I guess you say two separate events on the same day. 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's kind of early for some people. That's kind of late for some people. But that's going to be the first half. I guess that'll be and not I guess, but that'll be the introduction where we'll be talking. We'll be connected privately, either on here via studio or Zoom, whatever. We'll be talking. We'll be connected. We'll be exchanging words, exchanging, conversation. I'll be kind of prepping you guys on what to expect later on in that day. And then within 12 hours of that, because that'll give you time to sleep, do your thing, run your errands, whatever it is you got to do, right? Because I feel like this will work out for everybody. Then we'll get into the ritual, and either you will be, a part of it, or you'll just be watching. And of course, like I said, we're going to be grounding. Of course, I don't like telling people, verbatim what we're doing if you're not actually in the event, because some people like to just kind of see what you're doing, yeah. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in, channeling energy, directing energy, knowing how to raise your frequency and vibrations instantly, go ahead and join the Equinox, you guys. And then also going into that too, I'm going to do something. I have a little surprise to y'all that we're going to be doing live in this session. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's something we're going to be doing that is very powerful. And like I said, I hope to see you guys there. So check out the blog spot. We go more in detail about it. We're getting into some, Reiki stuff. We're getting into some channeling stuff. And we're not talking about it taking you time to get into the groove and feel that energy. And, if you're lacking motivation, if you're lacking determination, if you're lacking, persistence, instead you've done your own work. That's why this is more of a preparation. This is more of like a charge up type of ritual. This will be beneficial to you because this is going to get you back on your focus. It's going to get you back on, your P's and Q's. This is going to allow you to direct your energy and to, pull in what it is that you're wanting to pull in. Ooh, excuse me. And so, yes, that's what we're doing with that. Like I said, the blog talk, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Also going into this as well, because this is, we're leaving out of the full moon, within 7 days of this. And it's a total lunar eclipse. And then we're getting into the spring, the ushering of the springtime. Like I said, time went back today. So we have the 8th, the 14th, 13th, 14th, two major events. Then we have the 20th. You guys, this is the third month of the year. We're going into the second quarter of the year. And a lot of people are still feeling, stagnant. They still feel like they're not achieving their goals. They still are like feeling like they're being blocked, like, things are stopping them. They may even feel, confused right now. This is the perfect opportunity for that. I'm also going to be giving you all a reading. Those who are who is joining this event, I'm also going to be giving you a reading, and it could be publicly, privately. At first, y'all, back in the day, y'all remember I would do group events like classes and stuff, and I did a group thing. And a few people was like, hey, I would like to do something more private because I don't know. First, I don't want people in my business. Second of all, I don't know who are these other people coming in, and I don't want no tea. I told y'all a little situation we had, it kind of rubbed somebody, the wrong way. We had a little group thing, a celebrity, came on in, did their little thing, and people were kind of fanning out on them. And they didn't mind it, but they were like, damn, I feel a little distracted now because I'm coming in, thinking that, this is some spiritual. And I'll be honest with you, I personally didn't even know, who this person was to that degree. I'm be honest with you, I did not know. I did not know who this person was to that degree. I watch shows and stuff, honey, but I'm not in, like that. So I took it for what it is, who this person is. But I was like, okay, you know what? So they, hey, can we do some more private one-on-one? And so, yeah, so like I said, we are doing a group thing, but I'm gonna be up that whole day, baby. 3 a.m. Of course, that'll be, I'll probably be preparing myself to go to bed at 4 o'clock, or who knows, maybe I might on the 19th, take that whole day to relax, to build up, to sleep, take naps periodically, so that way, I can start my day early. Who knows? Maybe 3 a.m. is the time I wake up. And then go to bed at like 9 o'clock that night. Who knows? But like I said, we're going to do 2 sessions. And like I said, we're doing groups. But if you want to do private, I also have that option. I have that whole day, 24 hours to help people who needs to be helped. And so that's it, y'all, really. I hope you guys are doing well. And I do want to say this too. Shout out to Wonder Medic. You guys, I just be in my own little bubble. I just be in my own little lane, right? I just be like focused on, goals and stuff. Girl, I don't bother nobody. I don't want to, bug people. I don't want to burden people. I feel like the yoke is easy and the burden's light. When it comes to the spirit. And so, girl, I just be, working, doing my thing to provide for me and my babies. And yeah, honey, Wonder Medic sent my babies a nice gift. And I was like, what? I heard that. And so that meant a lot to me, honey. It blew my mind. Okay. So I'm so grateful and I appreciate that. And of course, I responded, Wonder Medic. Thank you so much for that. They're definitely going to they kind of got a little treat over the weekend. I end up making them because, they're kind of spoiled now. They eat like farmers' dogs, just for dogs. I try to give them human grade food. And so I was like, you know what? I was trying to go to Petco, but they were closed. So I was like, you know what? Let me mix up something. So I got some sweet potatoes, organic. I soaked them. I didn't take off the skin. I just boiled them. I got some ground beef. I got some corn. I got some peas, some carrots. And I just all boiled it down, y'all. I let it get really, really soft. The sweet potatoes got really, really soft. I smashed them up. Now, Bella was never picky, but as she getting older, she is getting more picky. Okay. And I think she's getting more picky because she see that baby's picky. Before she'll eat anything, mackerel, sardines, fish, shrimp, yeah, you name it, honey. Oranges, like baby, if I ate it, she wanted it. But I was so surprised, y'all, that they actually ate that. Like I put it in their bowl and they tore it up. So I was like, bam, that's something. And then of course I got 2 vitamins for them. I have a powder form and I have a salmon oil based form that has all the nutrients they need. I put, alfalfa, I put seaweed, I put Irish moss, I put spirulina over their food, just a little bit. Of course, the oregano, the basil, the orange pills, the lemon pills, they also have like probiotics and stuff I give them. And so I'm just like, yay! So I can make them their stuff privately. And like I said, they didn't want my food. Babe, I had cabbage, red and green. I had sunflower salad by Taylor Farms. Shout out to Taylor Farms, baby. I love me some Taylor Farms. Shout out to Taylor Farms. And I also had some brown rice noodles. I had some wild rice. What else was it? It was hot chili peppers, jalapeno peppers. And what else? There was something else in it. Oh my God, I can't think about it right now. What the hell was that? Anyway, it was good, y'all. Put it in a bowl, mix it up. Put a little bit of pumpkin seed all over, y'all. Woo! Jesus. Let that marinate just for a little bit, y'all. And I ate it. It was good. It was good, 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 good. So anyway, thank you so much, Wonder Medic. They're grateful as well. And like I said, y'all, I look forward to seeing y'all and talking to y'all again very soon. This week is going to be very, 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 very productive. Of course, like I said, I want to, give more time to my online people, because, it gives them a chance to be at home, to kind of relax, to kind of do what I have to do versus me running around, ripping and running, going here, going there, going this, going that. And even like going into Northern California, I still have some of my clients in Northern California. So I'm always going back and forth, back, forth and forth. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, yes, y'all, we'll be back. And I promised y'all a midnight met Sonoya, okay, last week. Okay, we didn't get to the midnight metanoia, but I've been giving y'all some other goodies. But we're gonna get in, y'all. We're gonna get in this week, okay? And so, anyway, y'all, have a good rest of your week. Like I said, tomorrow, which is Monday, March the 10th, and Wednesday, March the 13th. No, March the 12th is Wednesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday, March the 12th, we have open availability for readings and consultations same day. Okay. That's out to you all. And I hope you guys have a great week, great, night. And yeah, y'all, we'll be back. Okay. Ow. Bye for now. Love and light and love and truth.